you want coffee, Dean will be back soon. It's not easy with crutches.
No, thank you. I came to see how you're doing.
And to find out why Daniel hasn't phoned you with some big news.
Okay, that too.
I want to talk to my mum, and she's not answering her mobile.
Sure. But he is the father.
Shh. I'm freaking out, all right? I'm not telling him anything until my brain stops bouncing around my skull.
Look, sure, it'll be a shock, but he's no lightweight. Just needs a chance to prove that.
Of course I enjoyed the documentary, and it was great to be able to see it in a group. And the discussion afterwards was...
A blur. I could see you weren't tuned in.
No, I was. Mostly.
So, what are we doing here? What do you want to talk about?
You didn't mind coming out, did you? It's just, if we stay at your place by ourselves, then...
It might have upset your husband. I wouldn't blame him for being jealous.
It was right what you said. Kieran and I are in different worlds. It's making things hard for us. Really hard. Like, this morning, I tried to explain this new media studies assignment that we've got.
The one where you have to explore a current social issue. You're not the first of my students to mention it. It's challenging.
I feel sick thinking about it. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm completely lost.
I know Louise, your tutor. If it helps, I know she likes her students to try something different.
Like...
You've already shown an aptitude for new technologies. Digital recording, for example.
Don't remind me.
This time, use your powers for good. You've got the talent to narrate a fantastic video assignment.
You reckon?
Absolutely. And make the topic something close to home, something you care about. Only this time, cut the candid camera shtick.
Don't worry, I will.
So financially, we're looking okay?
As long as we can generate enough income to cover costs, yeah.
Well, we'll know soon enough. Start there next week.
Actually, maybe not.
Why?
The building inspector's report, he found rot in the front door frame, and we have to build a ramp, which will probably mean pushing back the opening date. Hi, guys.
Hi, we were just wondering how things were going.
Well, other than the rot and the ramp are pretty good. Are you sure we can't get that fixed between now and Monday? They're pretty basic jobs.
Builders are like hen's teeth. You try finding one at short notice.
How about a very handy man? You'd help them out, wouldn't you?
Oh, Sarah probably wants a professional.
You're better than a professional. You're available for starters. For building work, anyway.
Look, I'll be happy to take a look if you want me to.
Ben Goodall, you just officially became my hero.
Stop, I'm blushing. How's tomorrow for you?
Perfect.
I'll call you.
Hey, thanks, mate.
Hi. Hi, we're nearly done with the shop talk. Can I get you an orange juice or...
I feel like a wine.
I'll get it. She's drinking alcohol?
Well, she's not pregnant. She took a test yesterday.
Oh, I'm sorry. You must be disappointed, both of you.
Yeah, well, there wasn't time to get too excited about it.
Still, I'm sorry it didn't work out.
That's the way it goes.
Mr. Nolan's cholecystectomy has been rescheduled for Thursday. Trina is your anaesthetist and Mike is your scrub nurse. Who else do you want?
Tanya was keen to be in on the distal pancreatectomy.
Done. Okay. That's us.
I didn't realise you got to choose your team.
The surgeons want, the surgeons get.
Which means you could choose me if you wanted.
So you can get out of medical.
Not just that. I think I could learn a lot working with you.
Because I'm so special.
Exactly. No, I've heard about your time in Johannesburg, the work you did there. It would be a privilege to assist you, observe the way you do things.
Right. And you wouldn't pull this number on any old surgeon that could help you get around, Scotty?
Of course not. Okay, this is me, desperate, groveling in the dirt. Please, I'd be your best friend forever.
That's tragic, but I'll see what I can do.
Baby change table. I swear the one at the PCC was 10 years old when we got it. Nothing but brand spanking new for my mums and babes. Speaking of, did you hear that Brooke thought she was pregnant, but it turns out she's not?
Well, that's their business, not yours.
I didn't say it was my business, but I'm going to hear these things working with TK again.
Not if you keep things professional.
I am.
Man, what an evening.
Why, what's up?
A couple of days on crutches isn't long, but if Lauren's going to stay this moody...
Oh, she's had a rough day. Good night's sleep should help.
Let's hope. Oh, I'm going to crash too.
Okay, night. Lauren isn't the only moody one. But you've got nothing to worry about, you know. I know that I said I'd be working with TK again, but the truth is I'm hardly ever going to see him, so...
I'm not worried. I mean, you can see him as much as you like. I just happen to think that a business relationship has more chance of success if the people involved keep out of each other's private life. But hey, maybe that's just me.
You're not wearing your happy face.
I don't want to panic you guys, but it's pretty rotten here.
Maybe this wasn't such a great find after all.
Oh, I didn't say that. Apart from this, it's not too bad. You just need to fit a ramp to the doorway.
Yeah, but now suddenly a little job has turned into a big job. I mean, it's going to take more time. We need to find someone to do it.
We're not going to open on schedule, are we?
Now, hang on, look, I could get it done in a day. Today, if you want, I'm rostered off. And you can tell your landlord I come shamefully cheap.
Well, don't tell Yvonne, but I think I love you.
Glad to help. It's a good thing you guys are doing here.
Yeah, it feels pretty amazing.
I'm off to the library.
Yeah, hang on. While it's still quiet, we can drink coffee and talk philosophy. I'll be Camus, you can be Sartre.
Actually, let's not. They had a major falling out and never spoke again, so...
Yeah, do you want help choosing a topic or not?
My assignment's for media studies, not philosophy. And I've already chosen a topic thanks to Ash.
What's he got to do with it?
We had a coffee after the doco screening last night. I asked for his advice and he was happy to help.
After hours favouritism. For an ethics lecturer, that doesn't sound so ethical.
He was being supportive and encouraging.
Right, and did he encourage you to have more than just coffee?
You just don't get it, do you? Ash thinks I'm smart and he's interested in the way I think, and I'm glad that someone is.
Do you want to share some caramel slice? Looks so yum. You go for it. My life is sweet enough as it is. Meaning?
I bet you think you're pretty clever.
Well, I'd say I'm above average, but I don't like to brag.
Did you know about her little scheme?
What scheme?
She sweet-talked Isaac into requesting her for the surgical rotation.
I can't help it if he thinks that my talents are wasted in medical.
If you think that's an end to it, you're very much mistaken.
Relax. What's he gonna do?
Hey, if you want to source some fair trade coffee for this place, there's a co-op in Oaxaca. Sounds good.
It's Oaxaca.
Are you sure? Now she needs to grow a few extra arms.
Hey, how's the world looking today?
Like our oyster. We're planning our trip to Mexico. Roll on the end of the year. Some of these tours look awesome. But like I was telling Lauren before, we'll need to book early to get a good deal.
Sounds good. But make sure you get a refund just in case your plans change.
We're young, remember? We're not worried about what might happen.
Yeah, well, things don't always go according to plan, and when they don't, you have to roll with it. It's called growing up.
Sure, someone took a total downer pill this morning. Go get a coffee.